to all our priests who always supports our endeavors, to all who joined us here this afternoon within Zoom, and to all those watching live on Facebook, teachers, parents, and students. We greet you all in our combined strength and knowledge through the guiding spirit of Allah Hayam in telling stories from the Torah. They will within beautiful and accurate wisdom according to the spirit of the covenant of our Allah Hayam. Our program will begin with an opening song, followed by opening prayer to be led by our beloved priest Don, then the singing of the Shemite national anthem, the pledge to the Torah, and finally the Allah Hayam's prayer. The blessing of Abba is with us all as we continue our program. Shalom.
Ya dah.
All creation praises your victory name, Almighty and most powerful, supreme being, emperors found out in the temple of heaven with prayers, music, and chord of their wings. Shanti Yahweh, blessed Jaina, we all sing our praises to honor you, the supreme being worship in Beijing, author of life, the maker of the universe. You are worthy to be exalted, Shanti, for great and marvelous Yahweh, the Almighty One with great power. Yahweh, the Shanti of the nations, will bring us hope and deliverance. All creation praises your great holy name, Almighty and most powerful, supreme being, emperors found out in the temple of heaven with prayers, music, and chord of their wings. Shanti Yahweh, blessed Jaina, we all sing our praises to honor you, the supreme being worship in Beijing, author of life, the maker of the universe. You are worthy to be exalted, Shanti, for great and marvelous Yahweh, the Almighty One with
Okay, kids, for our opening prayer, go to your prayer mat, please.
Let's put ourselves in the holy presence of Alahayam. Halalwaya Alahayam. Almighty Father Abba Yahweh, the one and only true author of life, of all creation. You are the only Alahayam we will worship forever. King Messiah Yahawashai, you are the only begotten Son of Alahayam. You are the King of Kings. May you bring our prayer to the Alahayam. We humbly ask for the forgiveness of all our wrongdoings that we committed which are not acceptable to your will. This afternoon, we sincerely thank you, Alahayam, for this opportunity to bring the children of the flock together so that they can gain an understanding of biblical knowledge and wisdom that follows your commandments. Thank you for this day of the Holy Sabbath that you have given us, that we must continue to observe solemnly. Thank you, Alahayam, to our brothers and sisters who have been called by you to be teachers and trainers of the youth of the flock. We pray that you will accompany us and make each of us feel your holy presence and guidance, as in this endeavor of the ministry of education. We pray that you continuously guide all the teachers and the leadership of MOE, and that you will continue pour out your teachings to them. We pray that you will continue to bless all the children in the flock with kindness and caring hearts. May you give every young person here today the blessing corresponding to their obedience to you, our Alahayam. We also pray that you make all the children of the flock to be kind and respectful to their parents, family, friends, mentors, teachers, and to the whole flock. Bless them all with good health and strong body so that they will grow up and serve you with all their strength and might. Yada, Halalwaya Alahayam.
And
Yada.
Yada.
okay. Now for our pledge, let us put our right hand on national anthem. Put our right hand on our left chest.
Age-old union of fraternal peoples, a human race unique in the world, founded by the sages and prophets. Shemites blow the shofar and trumpets. Be glorious, our divine kingdom. Age-old union of fraternal peoples, popular wisdom from our forebears. Hail the dawn foretold by our ancestors. From Garden of Eden in all fear, islands of the seas singing from the east, across the valleys of mountains and forests, to the Sahara deserts of the west, from southern seas to polar lands in the north, protected by Almighty our blessed people, a human race unique in the world. Shemites blow the shofar and trumpets. Be glorious, our divine kingdom. Age fraternal peoples, popular wisdom from our forebears. Hail the dawn foretold by our ancestors. Arise, arise, arise and forward march. Go prepare the way, prepare the way. Wake up and blow the shofar and trumpets. God and unity and victory. Be glorious, our divine kingdom. Age-old union of fraternal peoples, popular wisdom from our forebears. God and unity and victory. God and unity and victory.
Now for our pledge allegiance to the Torah, please keep your right hand on your left chest and repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to Abba Yahweh's holy words, which is the Torah.
I pledge allegiance to Yahweh's holy words,
And I shall make it a lamp unto my feet
and I shall make it a lamp into my feet,
and a light unto my path.
and a light into my path.
I shall keep his words in my heart forever,
I shall keep its in my heart forever,
that I shall not sin against him.
I shall not sin against him.
Yada. We have the Allahayam's prayer. Our Abba Yahweh who art in heaven,
Our who is in heaven, Mom,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come,
Thy kingdom come,
thy will be done
thy will be done
on earth as it is in heaven.
on earth as it is on heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread,
Give us this day our daily bread,
and forgive us our trespasses,
and forgive us our trespasses,
as we forgive those who trespass against us.
as we forgive those who trespass against us.
And lead us not into temptation,
And lead us not into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
the power, and the glory,
the power and the glory,
forever and ever. Yada.
forever and ever.
Yada.
Yada.
Yada. Now this time let us greet our classmates. Okay, let's see. Sis Lenny, can you please do the honor of greeting our students?
Okay, so let's welcome. Let's welcome. Let's welcome everyone.
Welcome UK chapter.
UK.
Okay.
Say Yada.
Yada.
UK chapter, Yada.
Yada.
UK chapter.
Yeah, UK
Yada.
chapter.
UK, si Kendra, yada daw.
Jasmine and Dexter. And Chelsea.
Yeah,
and
Jasmine and Dexter. So cute. Yeah.
Yada.
Chelsea, Ivan, Marcus.
Yada. Kendra.
Oh, that's cute. Thank
Okay,
you.
for our children from Australia. Where are our children from Australia?
Carl and
Can I
Kira.
hear Yada?
Where are they?
Where is our Carl and Kira?
Carl and Kira, say yada.
Ah, we're here.
Maybe
Open
they're
your
away from the
camera.
computer.
Carl and Kira, open your camera and say yada.
Maybe they're away from their computer.
Yeah. Busy.
Yeah. Okay, Sister Jem, you call the next.
Okay,
Italy.
let's welcome Swain from Thailand. Hello, Swain. Say yada. Oh, Swain, where did you go?
Yada.
Okay.
Oh,
Good.
good, good.
Okay, now let's welcome Uborn from Kuwait. Hello, Uborn.
Kuwait.
Yada.
Yada.
Very good. Okay, from Italy. From Italy.
Yada.
Okay, James.
Mm,
Where's James?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, James and Andrew.
There you go, James. Okay, this is Jackie. Go ahead.
Okay, let's welcome from Pampanga, Philippines. Jonas, are you still there, Jonas?
Jonas and Jacob.
And
No.
Kendra from Ophir.
Hello.
Yada, Kendra. Can you say Yada?
Yada. Okay.
And
So Maxine.
Uno from
Okay.
Ophir.
Where's
Yada.
Uno?
Very
Yada.
good.
Yeah, okay.
And who else?
And
Oh, okay.
Maxine.
Aliyah. Aliyah also from Ophir.
Yada.
very
Yada.
good. Thank you. Okay.
And that's it. How
Uh-huh.
about Kuwait? How about from Kuwait?
Yeah, already. Auburn already said that.
Oh,
Also,
Jacob.
Jacob. We're not able. Yes,
Yes,
Jacob.
Hello, Jacob.
Say hi to your classmates. Say yada.
Yada. Naantok pa yata.
Pinilit.
Ginilit na ginising, ano?
Ginising
Okay.
yata.
Yes. Kasi Jasmine and Dexter, okay na sila?
Hello. Ayan si Marcos. Hello, Marcos.
Yes. Ayan si Jonas. Hello, Jonas. Can you say yada, Jonas?
Hindi ko po alam.
Ay.
Ayan.
Hindi mo alam mag-yada.
And Jacob.
Yada.
Yeah, say
Sabihin mo
yada.
lang yada,
Jacob.
anak. Okay.
Where is
Okay.
Jacob? Can you open your camera?
Jacob. Open your cam. We have two Jacobs. One
Yeah.
from UK and one from Ophir.
Jacob
Pampanga.
Hamster.
Mm.
Yan. Hello, Jacob.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's another
Jacob.
Jacob. The younger Jacob.
Say yada, Jacob.
Yada.
Very good.
Yes.
Okay.
We have a big Jacob and a small. I think they're all big. Anyway.
Yes.
But the other one is a little younger.
We have the young Jacob and the older Jacob.
There you go.
Jacob.
Carl and Kyra.
Ayun yung mas yung kuya na Jacob.
Yeah, kuya.
Nakita
You are the
mo?
kuya. Mm.
Kuya
Ayan,
Jacob.
say
si
kuya.
Kuya Jacob, oh.
Ayan. Younger Jacob, that is your kuya Jacob.
Yes. Same.
It's a word of respect. Kuya.
Kuya.
Mm.
Now, kids, can you still remember the story? Who can remember the story last week?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, Sis Jem.
Yes. Okay. Ay, wala yung aking ano.
Oh, Chelsea
Sorry.
can remember. Okay. Just listening.
Yes. Okay, so here's our recap from the story last week. Abba Yahweh told Moses that Aaron will be his mouthpiece or spokesman and asked him to say everything he has commanded him so that Pharaoh would let him go out of his country. But Alahayam will harden Pharaoh's heart, so he will not listen to them. Then he will lay his judgment on Egypt, and the Egyptians will know that he is Abba Yahweh. Now, let's see the different miracles and plagues that happened during that time. So here's the first miracle was when Aaron threw the staff before Pharaoh and became a snake. Pharaoh called the Egyptian magicians and did the same, and it became a snake too. However, Aaron's staff swallowed all their stuff, yet Pharaoh's heart became hardened and refused to listen. Okay, so here's the first plague, the plague of blood. Then Abba Yahweh said to Moses to wait for Pharaoh on the banks of the Nile and strike the water in front of him. And the water became blood. And the fish in the Nile died. And the river stinks. Then the Egyptians will not be able to drink its waters, not only to the Nile, but also to the streams, canals, ponds, reservoirs, even in the wooden buckets and stone jars. Blood was everywhere in Egypt. But the Egyptian magicians did the same thing. By their secret arts, and Pharaoh's heart became hard and would not listen to Moses and Aaron, just as Abba Yahweh had said. Instead, he turned and went into his palace and did not take even this to his heart. And all the Egyptians dug along the Nile to get drinking water because they could not drink the water of the river. Here's the next plague, the plague of frogs. After 7 days, Abba Yahweh told Moses to go to Pharaoh again and tell him to let the people go to the so that they may worship him. And if he refuses, Alahayam will plague the whole country with frogs. The Nile will teem with frogs. They will be everywhere. Abba Yahweh told Moses to tell Aaron to stretch his hands with his staff over the streams, canals, ponds, and make frogs come out of the land of Egypt. Pharaoh summoned Moses and Aaron and told them to pray to Yahweh to take the frogs away from him and his people, and he will let them go and offer sacrifices to Yahweh. Moses asked Pharaoh to set time for him to pray. Pharaoh told him to do so right away. And Moses cried out to Abba Yahweh, and so he did what Moses asked. The frogs died, but when Pharaoh saw that there was relief, he hardened his heart and would not listen to Moses and Aaron again. Now, kids, let's hear about other plagues that Alahayam sent to Egypt to give justice to what they have done to the Hebrews. Listen carefully so you can answer the questions later.
All right, kids. Let's continue our story about the plagues. Now, this one is the other plagues. This is the plague of nuts. It's not the nut, it's nuts. Okay? Yahweh told Moses to tell Aaron to strike the dust of the ground, and throughout the land of Egypt, the dust will become nuts. It came upon men and animals, but when the magicians tried to produce nuts, by their secret arts, they could not. So the magician said to Pharaoh that this is the finger of Allahayam, but Pharaoh's heart was hard and he would not listen, just as Yahweh had said. Kids, have you seen nuts? Hello, have you seen nuts? All right, so this is a picture of a nut. Imagine if you have lots of this inside your house. What will you do? You call the, what is that? The insect busters, right? Okay, so that's what happened to Egypt. But a long time ago, they don't have insect busters. So they have to bear with it. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, what is the next one? Okay, this is the plagues of flies. Okay. This time, Abba Yahweh told Moses to get up early in the morning and confront Pharaoh as he goes to the water and tell him to let his people go so that they can worship him. And if he will not do it, Yahweh will send swarms of flies to him and to his officials, to his people, and into their houses. The houses of the Egyptians will be full of flies, and even the grounds where they are. But on that day, Yahweh will deal differently with the land of Goshen, where his people lived. No swarms of flies will be there, so that they will know that Yahweh is in that land. He wanted to make a distinction between his people and Pharaoh's people. That miraculous sign occurred the next day. A dense swarms of flies poured into Pharaoh's palace and into the house of his officials, and throughout Egypt, the land was ruined by flies. Then Pharaoh summoned Moses and Aaron. Told them to go and sacrifice to Allahayam in this land. But Moses said that it would not be right because the sacrifices they will offer will be detestable to the Egyptians, and they might stone them. So Pharaoh said, they can go and offer to Allahayam in the desert, but not to go very far. And he asked Moses to pray for him, but Moses said he will pray for him as soon as he lives, making sure that Pharaoh does not act deceitfully by not letting the people go. Then Moses left Pharaoh and prayed to Yahweh, and he did what Moses asked, and the flies left Pharaoh, his officials, and his people. But this time, Pharaoh hardened his heart and would not let the people go. All right, so have you seen flies, kids? Imagine if there are a lot of flies inside your house. Even one, if you see even one fly, you're going to kill it, right? But long time ago, during the time of Pharaoh, there are a lot of flies inside the house, inside the bedroom, inside everywhere. Imagine that. Okay, but Pharaoh still hardened his heart and would not let his people go. All right, let's continue. Okay, the plague of livestock.
Okay, sorry.
Then Yahweh told Moses to go to Pharaoh again and told him to let his people go. And if he refuses, the hand of Abba Yahweh will bring a terrible plague on their livestock in the fields. But Yahweh will again make a distinction between the livestock of Israel and that of Egypt, so that no animals belonging to Israelites will die. Yahweh set a time, and the next day it happened. that all the livestock of Egypt died, but not one animal belonging to Israelites died. Pharaoh sent his men to investigate and found that not even one of the animals of the Israelites had died. Yet his heart was unyielding, and he would not let the people go. Very stubborn, Pharaoh. Okay, kids, can you name an animal that they have before? Kids, can you name an animal that they have before?
Can you name? Chicken.
Chicken. All right.
Oh,
What else?
chicken.
It's a pig.
Huh?
Pigs.
Pig. And sheep. Yes.
Okay.
What about this?
What else?
Cow.
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 And I
Okay.
don't know that.
Dog. Dog.
Dog. Yeah. What else? How about this? What's this one? The first one.
Goat.
Goat. Lamb.
Sheep is a
Okay. What dog do you have now? What dog? What animal do you have now?
None. Fish.
Fish.
They have fish. Mhm. They have a pet fish.
I have a fish. How about Marcus?
That's in my house.
So they don't.
That's my dad. That's now.
Cat.
All right. What's your favorite animal? Jasmine. Dexter. What's your favorite animal?
Teacher is asking me.
Dog. Okay.
Yeah, puppy. Puppy is a baby dog.
Yeah. So those animals from the Egyptians were all dead. But the animals from the Israelites were not dead. That's how Abba Yahweh protected his people. Right? Okay, so let's go to the next one. What is the next one?
Plague of boils.
All right, let's see. All right, the plagues of boils. Then Yahweh told Moses and Aaron to take handfuls of soot in the furnace and have Moses toss it into the air in the presence of Pharaoh. It will become fine dust all over the land of Egypt, and festering boils will break out on men and animals throughout the land. The magicians could not stand before Moses because of the boils that they were on them and on all the Egyptians. But Yahweh hardened Pharaoh's heart, and he would not listen to Moses and Aaron, just as Yahweh had said. Wow, look at those boils. Have you had a boil before? Look at that. That is a boil. Do you want to have one like that?
No.
You don't want to have one like that? Imagine long time ago, the people from Israel, the people from Egypt has a lot of boils in their body. Imagine that. Look at that. Look at that. Do you want to have like that? Why? It's so painful, right? Yes, but long time ago, because of the Pharaoh, because of the stubbornness of the Pharaoh, Yahweh bring a plague of boils to the Egyptians. There. Okay. All right. So why do you think Yahweh hardened Pharaoh's heart? Kids, why do you think Yahweh hardened Pharaoh's heart? Anyone?
Marcus.
Because he was naughty, naughty, naughty.
What?
He's
He
naughty.
was naughty, naughty boy. He was a naughty, naughty, naughty boy.
The Pharaoh
I
is so naughty,
see.
naughty, naughty.
Oh, okay.
And then Jasmine. Gonna say?
All right.
Yes.
This is why.
Summer.
This is how Yahweh brings justice to his people. From those who have done horrible things to his people. Okay, so if they did horrible things to Yahweh's people, that's how Yahweh, what is that? Give justice.
Yes.
Right? Did you understand? All right, so have you enjoyed the story about the plagues, kids? There are more stories to come. Don't be upset next Sabbath. All right? We have more plagues, more stories to come. So let's continue next Sabbath. Don't be absent.
Yes. Okay, kids. What have you learned from the story?
Obedient. Always doing what you're told. 2 at a time. Obedient.
Aray. Likot mo. Ang likot mo. Say obedient.
What's that?
Obedient.
Obedient.
Always say
Character tongues. Obedient. Always do what you are told to do.
yes.
Okay, let's go to our character traits. So our character traits today is obedient. Can you say obedient?
Obedient.
All right.
Obedient.
Yes. Okay. So what is obedient? Always doing what you are told to do.
Obedient.
Obedient?
Obedient.
What is obedient?
Obedient.
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 Okay. The meaning is always doing what you are told to do. Are you obedient? Are you obedient?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that.
How about Marcus? Are you obedient to your mom?
Yes. Yes, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
How about
bro?
Uborn? Uborn, are you obedient?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's very nice of you. How about Carl and
Always
Kira?
follow.
Are you
Always
obedient?
follow them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's very good. So kids should be obedient. Always doing what you are told to do. If your mom said, do this, you have to do it. If your dad said, do this one, do your homework, you have to do it. That is obedient. Right? And if you are obedient, Yahweh is happy.
Yada.
But if you are disobedient, okay, of course, Yahweh will be sad.
Yes.
All right, so is Pharaoh obedient or disobedient? Kids, is Pharaoh obedient or disobedient?
Disobedient.
Yes, he's
Disobedient.
disobedient. And because he is disobedient, what happened? What happened to Egypt?
Mm-hmm.
He's not happy.
What happened? Punishment? What are the punishments? Plagues.
Plagues,
Yes.
yes.
So because Pharaoh is disobedient, they have lots of plagues.
Because they need to answer.
Like,
we need to answer.
what are the plagues again? Can you give me one?
What are the plans?
Boils. What else?
If you're listening,
Fly.
Flies. What
Flies.
else?
Fly.
Flies. Flies.
Yeah, flies. What else?
Nuts.
Nuts. Yes.
Blood.
Blood. Yeah. And then?
Blood.
Frog.
Frog.
Boils.
What's that?
Mm.
Coca.
Yes, the animal.
Yes, yes, to the
Livestock
animal.
animal.
His animal.
Dogs. Yes. All right. So don't be disobedient. Always be obedient if you don't like frogs to crawl or jump to your house. You want frogs go to your house?
No.
Okay, so be obedient. Okay? All right, what is our memory verse today?
Okay.
Let's see our memory verse. Okay. Psalms chapter 128, verse 1. Blessed are all who fear Allahayam, who walk in, what is it?
Obedience.
In obedience to him.
Obedience to him.
Again, let's read. Can we all read it? Psalms 128, verse 1.
Psalms
Blessed are all
128,
who
verse
fear
1.
Allahayam,
Blessed are those who
who
fear
walk in
Allahayam,
obedience
who
to
walk
him.
in obedience to him.
Unless who fear.
Yes, so if you are obedient to Allahayam, you are blessed.
Him. Mhm.
Okay, and then
Wow. Are you even listening?
all right, bring out your pencils, bring out your papers and pencils, and get ready to answer the questions.
Have your pens ready and your notebook. It's game time. Ready? Now for a question. The first question is this. In today's topic, what does Allahayam want Pharaoh to do? Again, in today's topic, what does Allahayam want Pharaoh to do? A. Pharaoh worship Allahayam. B. Free the Israelites and worship Allahayam. C. Fight the Egyptians. D. Be angry with the Israelites. In today's topic, what does Allahayam want Pharaoh to do? Is it A, B, C, or D?
It's out.
If you're done, raise your pen.
Okay, here's our question number
Thank you,
2.
James.
Question number 2. How many plagues did Allahayam give to the people of Pharaoh? According to the story that we already had, how many plagues did Allahayam give to the people of Pharaoh? Is it letter A, 4, letter B, 5, letter C, 12, or letter D, 100? So it's according to the story that we have. How many plagues? Letter A, B, C, or D?
100. What's your answer? 100? That's a lot.
100 nuts. Joke. More than 100 nuts.
All right, let's go to number 3. Number 3, what were the plagues that Allahayam showed Pharaoh? What were the plagues that Allahayam showed Pharaoh? A, floods, support, ice, insect. Flood, support, ice, insect. B, storm, support, flood, ice. C, insect, flies, boils, plague in livestock. Letter D, flood, flies, support, plague in livestock. What are the plagues that Allahayam showed Pharaoh? A, B, C, or D?
Write down your answers.
Yeah, if you're done, raise your pen or raise your hand. Much easier on your reaction box. Okay, Aliyah's done. Great, Aliyah. Also, Chelsea, James. Good. Jacob too. All right. Question number 4. Auburn also raised his hand.
Yeah,
This is question number 4. This is question number 4. Pharaoh told Moses to drive away the plague and speak to Allahayam. Moses consented to one condition, or rather on one condition. What was it? Again, Pharaoh told Moses to drive away the plague and speak to Allahayam. Moses consented on one condition. And what was it? A, celebrate an offer. B, do not cheat or hinder. Letter C, cheat in offering. And D, prevent in celebrating. So Pharaoh told Moses to drive away the plague and speak to Allahayam on one condition. What was that condition? Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay. Aliyah raised her hand. Great. Okay. Auburn! That's fast, Auburn.
Very good.
Yeah, also Jacob. Jacob of UK. Uno too.
Okay, you're done, kids? Let's go to our next question. For our question number 5, here it is. What town in Egypt did the Israelites live? What town in Egypt did the Israelites live? A, Cairo. B, Jerusalem. C, Nazareth. Or letter D, Goshen. Where did they live?
They're fast.
In Cairo, Jerusalem, Nazareth, or Goshen? Right answer. Oh, already have raised their
Oh, Chelsea of
hands.
Jacob.
Already done.
Burn is done. Oh, okay, Auburn. That's nice. Letter A, Auburn. All right, let's go to number 6. Let's go to number 6. What does Allah wanted to show Pharaoh? What does Allah wanted to show Pharaoh? Letter A.
That's wanted to.
Allah will save the Goshen. Allah will save Goshen from plague. B. He will save Egypt. C. Overthrow Egypt. D. He will enrich the town of Goshen. What does Allah wanted to show Pharaoh? Letter A. Allah will save Goshen from plague.
Mm.
B. He will save.
They're quick, huh?
Letter C. Overthrow Egypt. Letter D. He will enrich the town of Goshen. What's your answer? A, B, C, or D?
Kira is
Kira. Yeah.
dancing with the sounds.
Now for number 7 question. What did the Allahayam command Moses and Aaron to strike on the ground? What did the Allahayam commanded Moses and Aaron to strike on the ground? Is it A, stone, B, damsi, D, C, cane, and D, wood? What did the Allahayam commanded Moses and Aaron to strike on the ground? Is it A, B, C, or D? They're so fast. I haven't done saying the question and they're done. They're raising their hands.
Yes.
Kira's fast. Leah, Chelsea, Uno, Ubarn.
Okay.
Ubarn.
May I see your answer, Obarn?
Okay. Very good. Okay, for our question number 8. Here's our question number 8.
Showing his answer.
Yeah. What were Moses and Aaron commanded to take out of the furnace? What were Moses and Aaron commanded to take out of the furnace? Is it A, water, B, rice, C, ice, or D, ash? So what is it? Letter A, B, C, or D?
Wow, Auburn's fast. So Jacob, okay. Ivan, and Chelsea.
We can't see.
Kendra. Kendra, you don't have to show your answer.
Born.
Don't post your answer in front of the camera. Let's take photo later when you're done.
Yay!
Very good, Auburn. Very good.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to number 9. Why did Moses refuse Pharaoh's
Oh,
request not to go away from Egypt to offer to Alahayam? Why did Moses refuse Pharaoh's request not to go away from Egypt to offer to Alahayam? Letter A, the Egyptians will rejoice. Letter B, the Egyptians hated them and will kill them. Letter C, the Egyptians will help them. Letter D, the Egyptians will ignore them. Letter A, the Egyptians will rejoice. Letter B, the Egyptians hated them and will kill them. Letter C, the Egyptians will help them. Letter D, the Egyptians will ignore them. What's your answer? A, B, C, or D?
hey, Kira.
Wow, very nice.
Fast,
Very
dear
good.
Chelsea.
They're all done.
Jasmine Dexter, yes. So
Okay.
fast.
Yeah. Yeah, Oborn, yes, yes. Correct. What's your answer, Oborn? I cannot see. All right. It's a big, big B. Yay.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Good.
Now for our final question, number 10. Here's the final question. Okay, now number 10. Despite the plague that Alahayam showed Pharaoh, what was Pharaoh's habit or attitude? A, hardened himself. B, scared. C, begged. Or letter D, he cried. Despite the plague that Alahayam showed Pharaoh, what was Pharaoh's habit? Is it A, B, C, or D?
Wow, Kira is
Yes.
the
First,
first one.
Ganyan, Chelsea
Oh,
and Ivan. Aliyah, Auburn, Jasmine, and Dexter.
Wow.
So cute. They're so
Yay,
cute.
very good.
Auburn.
Auburn shared the answer.
Now, if you're done, kids, please take a photo and send it to the GC.
Yes.
And that's the end of our International Children's Story Teaching this week. Thank you for joining us, and until next Sabbath. So be safe and be blessed. Shalom. But don't go yet. Priest Don will lead us in closing prayer.
Yes.
Go to your mat, kids, for the closing prayer. Go to your prayer mat for the prayer. Prayer mat, Auburn. Prayer mat, bow down, bow down. Jacob. Jasmine and Dexter. Jasmine and Dexter, bow down, please. Okay. Priest Don.
Let's put ourselves in the holy presence of the Alahayam. Hallelujah, Alahayam, and King Messiah Yahweh. Thank you for the smooth and wonderful discussion tonight in this Zoom meeting. Thank you, and again, you have used the mentors and all the members of the Ministry of Education of the flock to be the channel of your wisdom and teachings, which was shared today or tonight with the children of the flock. Thank you, and once again, you have joined us in the International Children Torah teaching, and we have felt your holy presence. We humbly ask Alahayam that you continue use our brothers and sisters to hone and mold the children of the flock in accordance to your will.
Amen.
We pray that the young people of the flock will continue to be hardworking and humble at all times. In all their endeavors in their lives. Our praises and worship be with you, Alahayam. May your will reign and not ours. We pray for it with the help and guidance of your only begotten Son, the King of Kings, King Messiah, Yahawashai. Yada.
Yada.
Hallelujah.
Yada.
Hallelujah. Alahayam.
Yada. Yada. Yada.
Yada.
Yada.
Hallelujah. Alahayam.
Yada. Yada.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you,
For
kids.
closing song.
Wait, so
Bye-bye
yeah, we
muna
shall
daw
have the
eh.
closing
Bye-bye
song.
muna.
Kendra, we have a closing song.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
We have a closing song. We have a closing song, kids.
Ciao.
Ako ay Ophir yan, Ophir ang bayan ko. Ang kulay at dugo ay sadyang totoo. Wika man ay binago, panitik na balat kayo. Ngunit ang lahi ko'y di naglaho. Sa aking mong ganda at taglay mong yaman, sa'yo ay natuon mga mata ng dayuhan. Ikaw ay sinamsam, pilit piniringay, maging pangalan mo'y pinalitan. Oo, feel kong minamahal at bayan kong sinilangan. Ikaw ay isang bansa sa dulong silanganan, kilala at tanyag kahit na noon pa man. Kilala at tanyag noon pa man. Ngunit walang lihim na di mabubunyag, at walang natatago na di malalantay. Ngayon ay bukas na ang aming isipan, ang puso't iwas sa katotohanan. Oo, feel kong minamahal at bayan kong sinilangan. Ikaw ay isang bansa sa dulong silanganan, kilala at tanyag kahit na noon pa man. Kilala at tanyag noon pa man. Oh, feel kong minamahal at bayan kong sinilangan. Ikaw ay isang bansa sa dulong silanganan, kilala at tanyag kahit na noon pa man. Kilala at tanyag noon pa man. Kilala at tanyag noon pa man. Kilala at tanyag noon pa man.
Yada.
Yada.
Bye-bye, kids.